Hey.
Hey, how are you?
All right, how are you?
Good. We're here. We're both here.
Okay.
Hi, Tim.
Hi. I would
So,
have I would FaceTime with you so you could show me whatever, but uh I'm laying in bed right now. So you got samples or something today or
the tile?
yeah.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of the website.
Okay.
We have one big piece of it. I can send you a picture of it.
Okay.
But you really can't see much unless it's
You're
daylight.
yeah, gotcha. And it looks like it's a pretty large tile.
Um,
Or, like a
yeah,
12 by something.
but the one we would probably take is even bigger. It's 12 by 24.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Okay.
And it comes in 12 by 24. It comes in 12. No, I take it back. It comes in 24 by 48.
Gotcha.
And that's what we're thinking about using.
It
Okay.
also comes in something like 4 by 9, but we wouldn't use that.
Right. Okay.
But
Interesting. And then with the white cabinets and everything, it would
right,
right.
but it's got little brown in it.
Right.
So
Exactly.
that's and with the furniture and everything, and it's more gray than anything. Light
Right.
gray.
But then it can transition into the other rooms with the brown.
Right.
Is what you're thinking.
Exactly.
Okay.
So that's what we're. So I think what we're going to do is try and buy one box of it.
Yeah. And then lay them down to see what it looks like on the floor.
Right.
Before we do the whole house.
Yeah. Yeah.
We,
It's a good
we
idea.
think it's worth the investment.
Yep. And I'm sure you can always return it. So.
Well, that would be nice, but if we can't, at least we.
Right. All right. Well, that's cool.
Because it is a little bit different than what
Yeah.
we used to buying.
Right.
I think it'll work out good.
And did the designer person help you pick that out?
No, we pretty much picked it ourselves.
Oh, okay.
That's the scary part.
What?
That we picked it out ourselves.
Well, maybe you should have that person look at it too.
Well,
I think what we'll do is when we get the bigger samples, we'll have a few people look at it.
Yeah. There you go.
Just to make sure before we
Right.
commit to all 1,000 square feet.
Yeah. Well, Aunt Deb and Uncle Ken will be there, but probably not before you pull the trigger.
Right. Right.
So, all right. Well, yeah. Send me a picture. That's cool. Whatever is gonna work. So, and did you meet with the one contractor like the day that I left last week? Last Wednesday, or this? When did I leave?
That Wednesday.
No, it was a week and a.
We
Yeah.
met with both of them. We met with both of them now.
Okay.
And going back to meet with one of them again tomorrow.
Okay.
So,
he met Art.
Yeah. I know Art. I mean,
Art was here last Thursday or Friday.
okay.
And right now we're leaning towards using him.
Gotcha. And he did the cabinets in your new bathroom.
Right. Exactly.
Okay.
Right.
And then,
We're very happy with him. So.
right. And who built that thing underneath the table? The sand, whatever the hell, shuffleboard table.
Right.
He built that as well?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Well, I'm going to be getting my computer out here and start working on some designs. So I can do a drawing for him for underneath the cabinet in the annex building.
Gotcha.
Oh, good.
Just a small, something that hang underneath.
Right.
I'm sure you can mount it underneath it, some sort of drawer that pulls out type of thing.
Right.
That, that I can still get my knees under because there's plenty of room.
Yeah.
So then you can put, toothpaste and all that stuff away.
Right.
Toothbrush and comb and ditty bag stuff.
All right. Sounds like, so you design it and then you'll show it to him. But
Yeah.
I think he does good work.
Yeah, well, I'll be down, in a couple months. Just have to figure out when I'm coming yet. So,
So you went back down to Dayton Saturday?
yes, I got back Saturday because I flew back out here, Wednesday evening by like 9:10, and then was here till Monday and left Monday afternoon to drive back to Cleveland.
Yeah.
And then was in Cleveland till Saturday because then it snowed. We had weather come in Thursday afternoon.
Right.
Yeah, into Friday. We got, maybe 2 inches maybe by us.
Right.
But it was cold, and so, the roads were icy, and so basically I didn't want to get on the road until I made sure the roads were cleared.
Right.
So I waited until Saturday anyways. So, yep. So I hung around, had to get the house cleaned up and everything, and stuff put away and packed on Friday afternoon, evening. And then I was on the road at like 9 on Saturday, so. And then got back here. And just hung out, watched the football games the last 2 days,
Yeah.
basically. And was just over at Tommy's and got unpacked here, and I'm still almost unpacked now. Got all the laundry done because I brought the laundry back from Cleveland, everything.
Gotcha.
So,
All quiet at your house?
yeah, nothing's been going on here. So Tommy's kind of come over.
At, Mayfield Heights.
Oh yes, everything's fine there. As we speak, Tommy's calling me, so I'm gonna send to voicemail. Okay. Anywho, I think because he was gonna stop over, but I've got a meeting, so don't really have time. But I need to have him fix the wood underneath my bed, but
Oh, right.
because it had moved some. And that's one thing we're going to do this weekend is get the headboard on finally,
Oh, good.
Oh, good.
and
Good.
and get the blocks of wood secured.
Right.
So,
Good idea.
yeah,
Yeah.
and that's really the only thing that's got going on here at the apartment. Once that's done, then there's really nothing else. Actually, we never hung the picture, I think, in the other room, did we?
I
I
can't
thought
remember.
you did. No, I thought Dad
Oh, I did? Oh, okay. Over the bed?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did.
I
Right.
don't remember.
Well,
I remember.
that's the only picture I'm thinking that hasn't been hung. If it's hung now, then it's hung. So, but
Okay, wait. We hung the London poster.
yeah, that's the one. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah,
We
so you
have
hung
another
it.
Picture.
All right. Yeah, so it's up.
Did you have another picture to be hung?
No, that was it. It was just that one. That was the last one. Was the London one.
Okay.
So, yep. So the apartment's pretty much
Good.
together. So,
Good.
besides just the bed, that's it.
Right.
But everything else is tucked away. Like I said, the condo, I closed everything up and just brought the garbage with me. Amy's gonna stop over. I left the bag of recycling in the kitchen, but
Okay. Yeah, I'd like her to. Well, depending on how often you're there. When do you go back?
well, that's the thing is I won't be back probably until the 3rd week of February unless I have to go back
Right.
for work. So
Right.
that's the plan.
Yeah.
So I talked to her on Friday or Saturday when I left, and she said she's gonna go over like this week or something. or next week. Or no, that's right. She was going to call and set up the appointment with Gorjank anyways. So
Right. Right.
so she'll be up probably over there in another week or two, whenever they can go.
Right.
But yep. But I got the computer desk all set up over by the fireplace and got all the cords tucked away and cleaned up. So it's all tidied. They came and fixed the wheelchair, so that's ready.
To come down there.
Standard one?
Yeah, so next time somebody's coming down this way with the room, I can bring that down.
Right.
Yeah. And
Oh, great.
we're going to try and do some charcuterie boards in the next week or two over at Tommy's. Because I brought down the rest of that other form that was in the garage and a couple pieces of wood. And going to do...
What?
To make some of those charcuterie boards,
Oh, right.
because
Right.
I bought that, and actually they're doing some work over at Tommy's this week, the stairs and doing trim work or something. So they have a saw actually set up in the garage, so it might be worth going ahead and cutting the pieces of wood this week.
Right.
So, but yeah, he's got the railings going to be going in over there, I guess, in the next couple weeks at his house.
Did they finish the floor?
Upstairs, I think so. I'm not sure, actually. No, I think the guy has to still come back because they tore the railings out now. Because they're redoing the railings. I don't know if you remember that they're doing that.
Well, it kind of looked really nice when it's done.
So is Owen around this weekend?
No, he decided to stay down in
Okay.
at school. So he was gonna come up, but he's staying.
Yeah, that's cool. We heard that.
Yep. I got to get him his book, whatever this book is that he bought. Some reason he shipped it here, and now he wants me to ship it.
Yeah.
There. Yeah.
When's the honors confirmation?
That is first. Yeah, it's like a month. It's a couple weeks. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So, yep. It's actually before I go back to work again. So.
You mean before you go back to Ohio? I mean, to
Back.
Cleveland?
Yeah, back to Cleveland.
Yeah.
So.
All right. Well, I'm trying. I called and sent a text to Michael trying to get a hold of him, and I'm not having any luck.
Okay.
I want to find out what his bank account is number so I can send him his Christmas present.
Gotcha.
If I don't have the number, I can't send the money.
That's true.
So he's out of luck.
Well, yeah, because I don't think he can use any the apps that we use probably.
Well, he has a U.S. bank account.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So
But
if that's the case, then,
yeah, that's true.
yeah.
Right. That's true. Well, Amy hasn't said anything yet as far as if she's planning on going to Europe yet. So in April, she just gave me dates. She says if I go, it'll be these dates. So
Well, she bought her ticket to come down. You know that.
yes, I know that.
Okay.
I'm talking about if she was going to go to Europe.
Oh,
That's right. But I haven't decided what I'm doing yet because it depends on, Owen's got his spring break now, the beginning he's got his spring break, the beginning, like the first or second week of March, and was talking about going down there. Do you know what I mean?
But you know what?
What?
There's a lot of talk. We just wait to hear whatever. We're not going anywhere.
All right. That's cool. That's fine with me.
Yeah, so like Dad says, we're just waiting to hear
When someone makes up their mind.
when they decide to come. The only one we know that has a ticket is Amy.
Right. Yeah. I know. Well, I'm just saying, you know, that I'm pretty sure that Tommy and Liam are down there the week of the 27th to the 31st. You know what I mean?
Yep. Down for that. For this.
Right. Exactly. And Amy's there, what, the 22nd to the 26th, right? That's when the
Yeah, something like that.
yeah the golf tournament she's in is what, the 23rd, 24th, and 25th of March. Does that sound right?
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. So she goes down then, and then Tommy's down there the week after, and I think Owen's spring break is March 6th to the 10th.
Right.
So,
You're right.
right. So I don't know. And then, well, then the other issue is, I think Tommy and Shannon's have spring break. Another break, their winter break, is the 20th of February.
Yeah, well, I have no idea what they're doing.
Right.
If they, you know, we're the last ones to hear from them what they're doing.
Right. Well, I'm just saying if the boys would go down, possibly go down there that week, because they're on spring break, but then Tommy and Shannon are gone, so they want to know if I'm around, you know.
Oh, to supervise?
Yeah. So, like I said, but I had to look at. I'm not sure. I can't remember what week it is because I have to be back in Cleveland. Remember now. So. Well, no. I'm trying to look here real quick. No, I'm in Cleveland the week before their spring break. Actually, I'm back in Cleveland the week of the 13th is when I'm back in Cleveland again.
Maybe not here, but they didn't ask about that.
What? Oh, about if they come down there for their break.
I'm here. We'll babysit.
Well, yeah, that's when that's, you know, when I need to freaking start deciding if I can just work from Florida and see if I get caught. You know, but anywho, yeah. So I was, I'm gonna be making some good payments off of my home equity line of credit now the next couple months. So
So the tenants seem to be happy?
yeah, no issues. You know, knock on wood. I look at the calendar every day, every time. I'm like, all right, made another week without a call. So
So you can buy there at all?
yes, I actually went by. I didn't meet up with them because they were busy, but I drove by one evening. What was it? It was Thursday because I wanted to check the lights on the front of the house because they're attached to one of the switches in the garage.
Right.
Well, they've been off the whole time, so because he hasn't set up that switch, and so I'm basically gonna text him and say, if you want to put those lights on and just leave them on because they're LEDs, but you got to turn them on, but then turn the dimmer all the way down. That's the issue. Is they're on a dimmer because otherwise they're super bright.
The county hasn't done any more work, I would think.
No, exactly.
Right.
So, which actually I've got to talk to the engineer in the next week or two about all the issues with, you know, the finishing up of the railing and everything, the wood railing, because they're going to need to supply all this, you know, the wood and stuff, because the wood that I have it's not enough, and it's been sitting out and it's like warped and stuff. You know what I mean? It's years old. So.
Have they taken your bridge out?
No, they haven't done any of that yet. So. No. That'll be in the spring. They've stopped work completely until the spring.
Yeah.
So,
Brown.
yep.
Mhm.
Yep. So, yeah, that's about all that's going on here.
Mhm.
Still trying to get my doctor to send in a prescription for some OT, so I can work on start doing some occupational therapy here at
Yeah,
this
yeah. Are
place.
you using your bike?
Pardon? Oh yes. The e-stim bike.
Yes.
Yes. I do it like every other day.
Good.
So, but yeah, we'll see if it helps with my spasms and pain and everything. But
Just like us, you gotta keep moving.
yep. So that's about all that's happening here. So what are you guys doing? Bocce back up?
We're gonna go golf and trying to get things going
Actually,
on the remodeling.
Right.
Yeah. And it's been cold, so some of our golfing and activities have gotten canceled, and we just don't want to be outside. So, yeah, we spent a little extra time. Like I said, last Thursday we both, Friday, we both ended up having the day with no golf, so we said, well, let's use it. So that's when we looked at the tile,
Right.
Oh,
again,
Yeah.
through all the store, and we came home with the same piece we looked at 4 months ago. But we decided just to, so we have comfort in knowing what it's really going to look like. We're going to go ahead and order a packet of this stuff.
Right. All right.
And then if we go ahead with it, well, then we just order one less packet. If it's a different dye lot, well, I'm sure they can use it underneath the cabinets or something, wherever it's not going to show so much. But
Right.
I don't know that it would make a big difference. But
All right. Well, I'm sure it'll come along.
Yeah. Did you look at it at all?
I just saw the picture of a link that he sent. That's all I saw.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. Yeah.
he said
You know-
you've got an actual piece. So
Right. But we think we wanted something that had something moving through it, and we definitely needed to get a little bit of brown in it, so it picks up the two side rooms.
right, exactly. Yep.
We think that we think it's going to work. So we're going to go with that thought.
Well, I think it looks pretty nice. So just have to
Yeah.
see how it. You put it down next to the existing floor and send a picture. You know, like the
Right,
floor in the
right,
TV room or in your bedroom where you
Yeah.
can see it.
Definitely, we will do that. But like right now, the piece we've got has practically no brown in it, and yet we know
Gotcha.
brown. So
Right.
that's why
It's just
I
the
said,
gray.
we really need to get the bigger piece. So
Yeah, you
that's
do.
what we're gonna do.
Okay.
No, and then we will send you a picture for sure. But we like the cabinet layouts, and art is easy to work with. I just know that I just want to stay on top of this project a little bit more than we did on the bathroom, especially things like outlets. And that's another thing you can, when you look at our plans, Timothy, I want to make sure that I have plenty of outlets around the counter. And
All right.
we sure thought about putting in the soap dispenser and things like that.
Oh, I'm not the biggest fan of putting in those soap dispenser things.
Yeah.
But
then you do your dishes different than I do too.
well, yeah, that's true. So
Yeah.
I just think they end up, becoming more of a dirt, collector versus.
Yeah. I'm tending to lean with you.
Yeah.
I think I want to think a little bit about.
Well, then you always have the containers on it.
Well, the thing is, you put them away when you're done with them. You know, you don't leave them out. That's.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about hand soap, like if you're washing your hands, right?
dispenser looks better.
Yeah, having a little soap.
Store those down below.
And I'm thinking about possibly with something on the door to hold that stuff.
You're talking about this dispenser that's like for the soap for doing dishes.
Yes, but I also have one for washing hands.
Oh, you have that already?
Right, so you eliminate one, but you still have the other. So maybe, like Dad's is, just get two nice containers, two nice dispensers to sit there.
Or put them in store one of the things.
Right,
No,
Right.
or
it's just clutter.
Yeah.
Right.
Or just leave the one, just leave a one for hand soap, and to wash hands, and then, which is what I have right now in mine. I've just got a thing for hand soap,
yeah.
and then I've got the dish soap underneath.
Keep the hot water, just the hot water thing I've got. I do like that. I do like that.
Well, will your new refrigerator have that, or no? Just
Not
cold.
hot water,
Okay, just cold.
just cold. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, and we went and talked to the guy about our appliances, and everything's fine. The only question he had was the warming drawer, and he's going to look into that for us. Something about the ones we picked out were, what did he say? Not out of stock.
We couldn't find it.
He couldn't
But I
find
go
it.
online and I can find it, so I don't know.
Gotcha.
So,
Maybe his company doesn't have it.
Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I haven't been to an appliance place for a while. And it's all GE.
Yeah.
yes, GE Profile.
So we can
Gotcha.
figure that out.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, there's got to be, like you said, you found everything on the internet, right? So, or most of it.
Right.
Then I would assume that if it's on the internet, then they have it. That's my assumption. So, all right. Well, I'm gonna get going because I got to get ready for my meeting
Nice
here.
talking to you.
Yeah, I got a meeting here at 7,
All right.
so I'm gonna get up and get presentable for a Zoom meeting.
There you go.
And go to the
Never know who's going to be at the other end.
Right.
well, and yeah, I have to go to the bathroom real quick. So,
All right.
All right, good to talk to you, Tim.
yep, you too. I'll talk to you later in the week or whatever. And
Yeah. All right.
Stay
So-
warm.
yep, you too.
All right.
Yeah, we're trying.
All right.
All right.
All right. Love you.
Yeah.
All right.